All right, guys, welcome back to the Tutor Learning Center. JD Tutor here to teach you kind of a different thing today. It is going to, remember, guys, the Pythagorean theorem. So we're going to combine it with some things you probably learned at the end of geometry, which are going to be sine, cosine, tangent, secant, and things like that. So let's go back and review for the Pythagorean theorem. Let me get my pencil. All right, guys, I'm gonna use a small pencil today. All right, I'm not very good at it, so just bear with me. All right, so remember we said that the Pythagorean theorem was something like c squared equals a squared plus b squared. All right. I'm getting better, guys. All right. So, but we're not going to find c squared today. We are going to find a. All right. So we're going to find a squared equals. Now we have to move the c over here. And when we do that, we're going to have to change the sign to negative. Okay. And b squared. So this is what we're going to go with right here. All right, so let's fill in the gaps. A squared equals, what is c squared? C squared is 17. And now remember from geometry, why do we call it squared? Because we're only focusing on one side of a triangle. You know, there is another side here, right? We're just not addressing it, right? All right, just a reminder that that is why we are saying squared. All right, so 17, let's go to the hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is directly across, right, from the right angle. 17 squared minus, what is b squared? 15 squared. All right, so let's multiply. A squared equals 289 minus 225. Where did you get those numbers from, Mr. JD Tutor? This number right here, 289, is 17 square. So 17 times 17. 225 is 15 square. 15 times 15, that is a square, not a 152. All right, so now we're going to subtract. We're going to subtract, and then we're going to, so I was going to take a shortcut, but I better not. Okay, and then, oh, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. My bad. Okay, so then we want to get rid of our square from this side and bring that square right over here. All right, and then what is the square root of 64? It is 8, ladies and gentlemen, and a equals 8. All right, guys, I'm gonna back this thing out a little bit here. Oh, I'm gonna have to erase. All right, so we know that the answer is 8. Okay, guys. And I hope you guys can see everything here. Okay. We're gonna have to try to make it work, guys. Okay. Hope you guys can see it. So let's go to sine. All right. So sine. So here's the answer, 8 over 17. Let me move this down a little bit more. Okay, these pictures up here, you might not be able to see them, but I can. They're getting in my way. Let's see. Okay, so 8 over 17. So let's look at sine. All right. This symbol right there just means there's a degree in the angle, an angle of degree. Um, let's look at sine. We're looking at, we already know that A equals 8. Okay, so we're going to have to do side opposite to angle A. So we're going to have to do, this side is the side opposite to angle A. Opposite to angle A, all right, which is this. All right. Okay, and let's see. This side is obviously the hypotenuse. I'm just gonna fill it in for us, so we don't have to do a whole lot of work. Okay, and this side is adjacent to angle A. So adjacent to angle. Oh, why am I spelling this out like that? Okay, too late now. All right, so angle A. All right, so we're gonna do sine is 8 over 17. That means we are putting the side opposite to angle A over the hypotenuse. So that gives us 8 over 17. 8 over 17. Let's see, cosine will be 15. This is the adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent over hypotenuse. That's going to give us 15 over 17. 15 over 17. Tangent is going to be opposite over adjacent. So opposite over adjacent. So that's going to be 8 over 15. All right, and what I'm telling you guys, there are different resources online on Google that you can look up, and it will tell you the exact formulas that I'm telling you now. All right, so CSC, let's look at, it's 17 over 8, hypotenuse over opposite to give you 17. Okay, so your secant, your sec is going to be 17 over 15, so hypotenuse over adjacent. All right, and your COT is going to be 15 over 8. All right, guys, and that should be it for this round, video 7. All right, thanks, guys.